Here's a power move to get your motivation back before you self-sabotage again. There are two types of fuel for motivation, and most people are using the wrong type of fuel, and that's what makes them stagnate when they're about halfway to their goal. If you haven't seen me before, my name's Aaron, and I work with conscious entrepreneurs, healers, coaches, and individuals to help them master their energetics through their 13 chakra system to shift into creating a life that they love or a purpose-driven business. Now, you have a goal or something that you desire to create, something that you're trying to motivate yourself to work forward towards. And if you've started down the path of creating that and then you run out of motivation when you're about halfway there, here's why, and here's the power move to shift it. There are two types of fuel for motivation. The type of fuel that the matrix and society conditions us to use is pain-based fuel. Pain-based fuel is the motivation that comes from having an experience that you don't want, and now you're going to build something to change it because you want something else. It's the pain of the past. It's the lack or the frustration. It's the feeling of things that don't feel good right now, driving your motivation to create change. This type of fuel for motivation is really great because it jumpstarts you. It brings the awareness of, fuck, this is not what I want in my life, so I'm going to do something to change it. It can nudge you out of stagnation and get you moving, which is really great. However, the moment you start moving and you get on the path to creating what you actually desire, as you move in that direction, you begin to have less and less pain-based motivation because the pain begins to go away since you are actively working on creating something new. This is where you need to shift into desire-based fuel for your motivation, attaching your motivation to the desire to create the life that you love or the business expansion or the healthy body or whatever it is that you want to create. Your desire needs to become your greatest anchor point for your motivation. This will magnetize you faster and faster towards your goal, and the closer you get, the more and more energy you'll have to continue pursuing that goal. However, for most people, we're missing the neurological circuits and the energetic structure in our chakra system to actually connect with desire-based motivation. Because so much of our life and our society is fueled from pain-based motivation, that's the only type of motivation we know how to drive forward with. For most people, they get stuck about halfway towards their goal, they run out of fuel, and they feel like they've hit a wall and they're out of motivation. Then that lack of motivation becomes the new pain to try to go and solve the pain of not having motivation by creating more motivation, and it turns into this endless loop that just stagnates you out completely. Now, you're ready to exit the loop, and I'm going to give you the power move to shift this in just a second. But if you're really ready to embody the entirety of this shift and rewire your entire mindset and your entire energetic structures, I invite you to come to the training I'm doing this week for Cycle Breakers, where we're going to map out where these cycles get stuck in the 7 chakra system and how to reset these with your source code blueprint using your 13 chakra system. You can grab your free seat at the class right up in the link in my bio or right down here. Now, the power move is to shift gears and connect yourself to a new source of motivation. So what I want you to do every time you feel like you're running low on motivation, visualize a swirling sphere of energy in your solar plexus chakra, in your gut. It can be a golden ball of energy. And visualize a strand or a thread of energy coming out of your stomach and going to a visualization of the life that you love. That might be the thriving business. It might be the future you with the perfectly healthy body, whatever that visualization of your goal is for you. And just envision for a moment a pulse of energy flowing from the future you, that future goal, into your stomach, filling you up like you've eaten a really, really healthy, hearty, energizing meal. While you use this little visualization as often as you need, I want you to anchor this mantra on repeat every single day. Say it with me right now in the comments. My desire is my motivation. Write it right down here. Declare it. My desire is my motivation. Reprogram your subconscious supercomputer so that it no longer associates your fuel for motivation from the pain of the past, and instead it associates the fuel for your motivation and your actions from the desire of the future you're creating. And this will pull all of your perceptions into alignment with your future. It will begin to unlock doors in your subconscious mind that show you opportunities that you will miss. Because when you fuel yourself on the pain of the past, you are limited in the opportunities you can even see. When you begin to fuel yourself on your desire for your future that you're creating, you can begin to see a lot more opportunities that will take you and move you in the direction of your desires. So continually anchor your fuel for your motivation to your future desires, and I'll see you there on the flip side in a life that you love.